Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of 2 gameplay videos that we're doing for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I'm Rich Walker. This is Dan Webb.
Hello.
Yeah, so this first one is a mission about just before the halfway point of the game, I reckon, or thereabouts.
The motion capture looks insanely
It's amazing.
good, right?
It's really cool. You can't hear what they're saying. They're basically planning a mission to Saturn's moon of Titan. And it's really cool. I've picked this mission in particular because it just looks really awesome. So just to bring you up to speed, you are this guy Nick Reyes, played by Brian Bloom, who is also the voice of Jackie Estacado in The Darkness, and the voice of Blazkowicz in the new Wolfenstein games. So this is the kind of incoming drop into Titan.
Looks good. What platforms is this playing on?
This is PlayStation 4 footage.
Just normal PS4,
Just
not
normal
PS4 Pro.
PS4, not PS4 Pro. And this is when you get your boots on the ground and look at the view, man.
Shit, man, that looks incredible.
Amazing. So yeah, you can see why I picked this mission. The rain and everything, it's just super atmospheric. Just looks really cool. So you know, being Titan, the moon of Saturn, you can obviously see Saturn there with its rings and everything. I thought I'd have a bit of a look around, do a bit of a dev pan before I jump in. Obviously, if you play Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare, you still got your little jump pack, so you can thrust over gaps and stuff.
Does it still feel like COD? Because you can talk about it all now, right? You just can't put a score on it.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to, yeah.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. But, yeah, it feels like... Did you play Black Ops 3? You did a bit, didn't you?
Not the campaign, but yeah, the multiplayer.
The multiplayer. So, yeah, it's the same kind of momentum system, so... All of the boosting and stuff is still in, and the ability to slide along the floor and all that stuff.
How far in is this?
What, into the game?
Yeah.
I reckon it's just before halfway, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly lengthy campaign. It's pretty, pretty
how
decent
long's lengthy? Because like
6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
Conservatively.
FPS seem to be going 4 to 6 these days.
Yeah. So it's a little meatier, and obviously you've got the kind of traditional boots on the ground gameplay, this kind of stuff, these missions, and then you've got the dogfighting in the Jackal.
We put a video of that earlier on, which we'll link to at the end, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We put up a video of that earlier. So there's that. So there's a bit of variation here, just to keep things kind of interesting.
Does it still feel like COD though? Like in terms of the shooting, in terms of
totally.
The set pieces? Or actually, were you not saying that there's no huge set pieces like there usually is?
There are some. There aren't any that are as sort of... I don't know if loud and kind of bombastic is necessarily the term, because there are a couple of those, but they're not sustained set pieces, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of come and go, and it's like boom and in your face, and yeah, I mean it's still unmistakably COD, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's still action-packed blockbuster stuff.
So the fact that it's set in space and it's more like Mass Effect doesn't really change that it's COD.
It changes the aesthetic, it changes the themes and stuff, but yeah, it's still a COD game, yeah. But there's the atmosphere as well, I guess. It changes that, so you get some of these bits where there's a bit of downtime here. I mean, I haven't shot a single bullet.
Yeah, right.
Yet,
Well,
do you know what I mean?
3.5 minutes in, Rich.
Yeah.
Where's the shooting?
Exactly, no shooty bits. So you'll find that the pace is a lot more measured.
Is this you shooting?
Which
now?
I like. No, I'm not shooting that. If I shoot that, I'm instantly dead. That is a C-12 mech. And they will fuck you up.
More for me. How did I not know?
A C-12 mech, mate. So the standard, you can't get up there. I'm trying to get up there thinking, why can't I get up there? I thought maybe I could mantle and get like a vantage point. Yeah, the C-12 mechs and the C6 mechs, which are the standard, like little robots and stuff.
Is that like a detection thing?
Yeah, so there's a stealth mechanic of sorts in this, so you can stay concealed in this bit. And yeah, there's kind of a detection thing. If the meter fills up, so if you see if that fills up and turns like yellow then red, you're alerted, and you know.
The AI isn't particularly great, just judging by that. You're out in the open.
We were pretty visible there, weren't we?
But is it fun? That is the question.
I had fun with it. I enjoyed it, the campaign. I went into the campaign expecting it to be not very good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised.
So Infinity War, what was the last game that they did? Was that
Infinity War, their last
Warfare,
one? No, that was Sledgehammer, so it was Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Yeah,
Ghosts was alright, but it wasn't great, was it?
Well, Ghosts, it's funny that they dabbled with space. Do you remember that mission they had? With zero gravity,
I've not played a COD campaign since Modern Warfare 3.
Blimey, that's going back. Well, that was before Ghosts for Infinity War, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. So
yeah,
like that, at that point, like the problem with putting a game out every year is that if I miss one, That's it. I'm likely never to go back to the franchise because I'm that much of a kind of a weird completionist that
Really?
if I do go back to the franchise,
Yeah.
I want to have played everything to date. So like Assassin's Creed, same. I kind of fell out with it.
Well, the thing is, there's not really an overarching story in
There's
COD
not,
anymore,
but
is
still,
there?
like there's a lot of nods, and I feel like I want to know the nods
I
personally.
don't even know that there's a lot of nods, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
But like, I
yeah.
can play Black Ops 3 without playing Black Ops 2, right?
I suppose, yeah, okay. If you're playing a series like Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, then yes.
Yeah.
Or Black Ops 1, 2, 3. But otherwise, I mean, Ethan's fucking cool as well.
What is
He's
it?
your
A
robot guy.
Okay.
He's your robot buddy. He's the coolest character in the game, I reckon. He's awesome.
So what is he like? Sentient? Kind of?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like a personality and everything.
Oh,
He
really?
cracks wise. He's got one-liners and stuff. He's even got like a sort of Texan accent, I think.
Oh really?
He's like 10-4, that kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
He has a drawl, a sort of southern drawl.
So
which
is
is
this like a
interesting.
stealth mission? Is this what it's meant?
It's supposed to be stealthy, this mission. Yeah, there's some of the side missions are stealth as well. There's one I did entirely stealthily.
Oh really?
One of the side missions where you infiltrate a ship, and you have to sabotage the air supply to take
Yeah.
out the ship. Did it totally stealth, and it was
Oh,
like
shit, you don't
it
wanna fuck
worked
with
really well, and it felt like a nice change of pace for COD as well, which
Yeah.
I like. So yeah,
There's a lot of jumping around.
yeah, there is a lot of jumping around in this mission. I didn't find there's a lot of wall running in the campaign. That seems
No, I
reserved
guess
for
there doesn't look
multiplayer.
like- yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of surfaces
Yeah,
that it'd kind of work with.
there's a couple of bits where you have to wall run over a gap or whatever, but otherwise it's fairly, you know.
Oh, wow, look at that. Oh,
That's
no,
an
I'll tell you what.
anti-grav grenade. That's
that's-
really cool.
It is cool.
And I threw like a Tesla kind of bomb as well, a shock bomb.
Right, it
So
looks impressive. Like
It looks
visually.
great, doesn't it?
So what is it? 1080p, 60 frames?
Yeah.
Across the whole board.
Yeah,
Right?
and if you buy this on PlayStation 4, you get the PlayStation 4 Pro version on the disc as well. You don't have to buy a separate version.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because
And
Scorpio have said that there's going to be different
Yeah,
kind
different
of
versions, exactly.
SKUs, right?
Exactly. So I
mate,
played
wouldn't
the
be COD
PS4 Pro
without a
version. Exactly, a
Mash
little button
to
mash
open-
thing.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
And Dan, there are slow motion breach and clear bits too.
Oh really?
yeah,
There you
there
go.
are.
That's
yeah.
a shock. That's a
in
shock.
there. There's also new kind of ones where you can open a door slowly and like chucking a grenade,
Okay.
or you can kick the door in and just go mental.
It's not that new,
get the
though,
option.
right? I mean, they've been doing that for years, haven't they?
They have, but this is different now. So you have the choice of whether to kick in the door or
Oh,
just be
okay.
slow and open it at your own pace.
Well, I can't comment. I've not played a card. I usually just play the multiplayer, play the
I
zombies.
think that's new. I'm fairly sure it is.
You
but
should
yeah.
know. You've reviewed the last
I have reviewed last
5,
4, yeah.
maybe?
But
Since
yeah.
when?
Since Ghost,
Ghost was after Blocks 2.
Blops 2, yeah.
Blocks
So
2,
yeah, that-
Ghosts.
I think Lee
Advanced
Abrams
Warfare.
reviewed that for us, didn't he?
Is it Advanced Warfare after that?
Advanced Warfare after that, then Blops 3, then this.
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
God, man.
I know, right?
Time goes quickly.
Yeah, but there you go. There's Ethan again, and your buddy Omar, who is David Harewood from Homeland, in case you're wondering.
Okay, I was wondering that. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Alright.
who's that? Is that Dave Harewood?
Yeah,
Is it
he's-
Harewood, is it?
Harewood, I think that's his
Okay.
name.
Oh, I
And he was
don't know. I've
in
never seen
Killzone
Homeland.
Shadowfall as well, mate.
Is he the kind of the lead guy in
In
Homeland?
Homeland? No, he's not.
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Damien Lewis is the lead guy,
Damien
isn't
Lewis,
he?
of course it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Here I go again with another
Anti-grav.
shocknade, I think. Oh no, did I think better? Oh, that's it, a spider bot. So these seeker bots, they'll go out and find someone and like throttle them and then blow up.
Oh, God.
So they're really cool, they're little spidery things. And
I
you
do
can
like the
stick
gadgets
them
like
to
that.
people's faces as well, and you can do it in multiplayer.
Did you do that?
Yeah. You can
Did
throw
you
them at the face and it's like a face hug. And
Did
they're
you
like,
get that? Did you
"Ah."
capture it?
I don't think I did, no. I think it was in a
what?
multiplayer match, I
Oh,
didn't do it in the
man.
campaign.
Oh, really? That's even
Yeah.
worse. Well, for them. whoever it is.
Humiliating for the person I did it to, it's
Oh, look,
brilliant.
Look.
But you can see them.
Bang.
It's so good.
They're ace, they are.
Yeah, really cool.
Are they like a care package unlock kind of thing? For the
What, for multiplayer? No, you get them fairly early on.
I thought you were going to kill him then.
You get them after you level up to about 5 or 10 or something.
So it's basically an insta-kill.
Oh god, you got the shield as well. Yeah, pretty much. Although in multiplayer they're not as efficient as they
Oh,
are in
okay.
campaign. They just sort of scuttle and get as far as they can, and then they go.
Okay.
This is the shield as well, so I got this
I
on the left
fucking hate
bumper.
this thing. I remember playing the beta and somebody charged me with it. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Well, one of the classes in multiplayer, has a shield charge, and he can just whiz around. I think it's the Merc. It's one of his unlockable abilities.
That's what somebody did on me in the multiplayer.
That
But
is
like in the
annoying.
multiplayer, I just get decimated by the odd random move like that.
Yeah.
There was another move that kept. Oh, there was like a gun, like a fire flare pistol that just incinerated you.
That is the FTL, I think. He has. It's called the Eliminator or something like that. and it just turns you to dust. It's like, oh man, it's too accurate, I think.
Is that like a special weapon?
Yeah, you have to earn it. It's one of the special
Okay.
weapons you unlock.
Do you get to drive that? I guess you don't.
No.
Oh wow, is this the first COD where you drive vehicles?
No, you don't
Oh,
get
you do,
to.
because you drive spaceships.
Oh yeah, I suppose it is. Oh yeah, I'd never really thought of it like that. Yeah, because of the spaceships.
I can't think of any others, right?
No, there's on-rails stuff, but there's no on-rails bits in this.
Is there not?
Not that I remember, no, not that I recall.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's interesting, right?
This isn't COD.
Yeah, right.
Vehicles. It's going to be destructible environments next, mate.
Yeah, I know, right? What's the world
And then
coming
going
to?
back to World War One.
Yeah.
So is this your mech?
So this is our C-12 mech that we've got, and I thought I'd jump on top of the tank.
As you do, mate. As you do.
Just the hell of it. So yeah, we're rolling in now to this SDF encampment.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about the objective of this mission.
Right, so the bad guys in this one are the SDF, the Settlement Defence Force, and they are led by...
Talk about the world setup.
All right.
Why are we in space? Who's in space?
Okay,
Are there any aliens?
No aliens.
No aliens.
It's it's supposed to be a realistic, plausible setting, apparently.
Well, that's not realistic.
So that's not why there's no laser weapons, it's all still bullets and things, and...
But
yeah.
what about bullet drop with different gravities and stuff like
Oh
that?
god!
Did you ask about that?
No, there's none of that actually. Yeah, you can still shoot
It's
straight.
COD's
in
never had
space.
bullet drop though, right?
No, exactly.
But I guess with more gravity, your bullet drop would
Do you know
drop
what?
quicker.
I'd never even
but
thought
with
of
less
that.
gravity,
Yeah.
it wouldn't drop, right?
I don't know why that hadn't even occurred to me. I think because I just thought, it's COD, anything
Yeah,
goes.
right, do you know what I
it's
mean?
fine.
COD isn't known for its
It doesn't. Yeah.
authenticity. It's fine.
Well, not anymore. It's yeah. He was stomping on me. I didn't realise. I was like,
joking?
oh
What a
shit! I was
dick.
like, get out of the way of my mech.
What a dick!
Yeah, he was just smacking me in the back.
Imagine you die like that. That'd just be
That
awful.
would suck. So yeah, the world setup anyway. You are on the side of the UNSA, which is something like the United.
UNSA.
Oh,
Or the
yeah,
UNSC.
UNSA. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's something like the United Nations Space something.
Oh shit! What's this?
And you're Commander Nick Reyes, in charge of the Retribution. And on the baddie side is Admiral Salem Koch, played by Kit Harington, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And basically, they just seem to want to blow up everything.
And what's their reasoning behind it?
Do you know what? I don't recall.
Really?
I think they just want to fuck shit up. I think they see mankind as Earth as like dead.
Do they
Let's
see it
just kind of
divided?
move on and just like let's get rid of Earth and move in space kind of thing.
Okay.
That seems to be the motivation there.
And this one, you're just going after one of their encampments, which is on Titan.
Yes, on Titan. Yes.
Okay.
So that's their little logo up on that banner there.
Okay.
Apparently,
looks
settlement
familiar.
defense. Huh?
That logo looks familiar.
It does, doesn't it? Actually, I can't place it, but yeah. So yeah, this is the traditional kind of shooty action. Let's go
Well,
mental.
We've
and,
not really
and
had it yet. Do you know what I
fuck
mean?
shit up,
I
yeah.
expected it. I expected for
more of it.
a 15-minute video of the COD campaign
Yeah.
to be at least 19 minutes. That's more. But my point is that I expected it all to be
Yeah.
shooty, bang, bang.
Well, there you go. This year's COD is a little more, considerate pace. So that's me calling in missiles from the mech there.
Okay.
So he's doing that on my command, which is pretty cool.
So, did I read earlier on that we covered? There's a YOLO difficulty.
There is a YOLO difficulty.
That's
yeah.
not new, right? They've done that before, haven't they? Didn't they do
Well,
that?
they've called it realistic difficulty basically in Black Ops. Although this is permadeath. Realistic, you could start from a checkpoint. YOLO is one life and you are dead. You start again.
the entire game?
Yep.
Is there an achievement for doing it?
Nope. Thank God. Otherwise, I would not bother.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's
Nobody can
nuts.
do that.
Well, you've got to unlock it. You've got to complete the specialist difficulty as well, which you can only heal with nano shots, and you have to have helmets to stop yourself getting head damage. So those get damaged, and you've got to replace them as well.
In
And if
YOLO,
your legs get shot,
is
you
that
get
the same in YOLO?
your movement. Yeah, I think so. Your movement's impeded, and you can have your gun shot out your hands. And if an arm is shot, you can't aim down the sights properly and stuff.
Can
It's
anybody do
crazy.
that?
I don't know. They were like, hey, you should try out the specialist difficulty. I was like, no thanks. I was like, I'm good.
Right, Jesus Christ, man, that sounds ridiculous.
It's insane, really nuts. So this is me going with my Kimbo pistols.
Is that because you've run out of ammo? In the
It's
other
because
game?
I've run out of ammo. But there's a really cool rifle that I have in this as well that breaks in half
Do we see it?
and becomes a Kimbo kind of dual-wielded rifles as well.
Do we see
Yeah,
it?
you see that in a bit, I think.
In a bit, there's like a minute left, Rich.
I think I collect it off this guy here.
Is this it?
And yeah, you can reload. Splits into akimbo SMGs. It's really, really cool.
Is this it?
I can't remember if you see me do it. I think I probably...
You've built that up now. Oh, there we go.
That's it. So you press down. Why am I not doing it? There you go. So it breaks, breaks into
cool.
2 pistols.
Okay, that's a nice way to run.
Really awesome. So yeah.
So we got another video coming up shortly. It's a
zombies one.
Zombies, folks. Thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah.
It's an absolute pleasure. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep, we hope you enjoyed our Titan mission gameplay.
See you next time.
Thanks a lot, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And look, I'm about to die.
Oh, Rich.
Don't die. Oh,